Shalom. Call hello Yahweh. Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Bahashem Rakal Kadash. Blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. And in this lesson, it's coming out of New York City where you had these these Jakes, I believe it was 3 or 4 Jakes. They were arrested. Well, the third one was arrested in connection with these gay bar druggings and murders and muggings and things of that sort. So what you got is Yahweh Shem Yahushua is bringing forth all this judgment because he is tired of the evil that is going on in America, Babylon the Great. And in New York City is hell, man. You walk through New York City, it ain't the same as walking through it 20 years ago. A lot of places are shut down. A lot of homeless people are out there, and a lot of violence. And you're gonna have that when a society continuously collapses day by day. People have to find ways of making ends meet. So they become parts of certain communities where they are able to, you know, get a make a quick dollar, so to speak. So, but it's all executed by the Lord, man. And like I said, America, Babylon the Great, is due for judgment because of its wickedness, because it doesn't follow the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Right? America says in God we trust, but what God are you talking of? Because the power of the Bible, his ways are nothing like your ways or the ways that America, Babylon the Great, has upheld. Right? There's nothing but lies here, evil, wickedness, abominable, you know, sin on top of sin on top of sin. And the Most High is visiting you. Whatever lifestyle you may have, the Most High is going to visit you if it is not according to the lifestyle that He wants you to live. You are going to catch a fade, so to speak, by Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Right? So, I want to get something real quick. This is Second Peter, right? Because America, Babylon the Great has become, when you go into the lifestyle, I want to watch what I say because YouTube is sensitive as hell, right? The lifestyle that most people live, and the government have given them rights and have laws to protect them, and all sorts of evil and wickedness that they do that is totally contrary to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. This thing is spreading, man. The colorful community is spreading, man. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not with that. So this is 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 6. It says, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow. When you go back to Sodom and Gomorrah, the Most High destroyed it. 5 cities he destroyed with fire, man. Right? It says, making them an ensample unto those that should live, making an ensample unto those that after should live ungodly. So if you want to live like the people in Sodom and Gomorrah, the Most High is going to destroy you, man, because that is an ungodly way to live, right? It's plain and simple. You see, you could take our videos down, you could strike our pages, you could take our videos, and you can throw away our channel, like delete our channels off YouTube. But guess what? The word is gonna come back full force, and that's not going to stop the judgment of America, Babylon the Great. That's not going to stop Yahweh Shem Yahushua for judging this place for its abominable works, right? So the Most High is telling you that what he did to ancient Sodom and Gomorrah was an ensample, and it was set up as a sign to the people after that city was burnt down, what would happen to them if they continued in those ways, right? So there it is, man. That's all I'm going to say for now. We're going to play this. Yahweh Shem Yahushua willing, elect is edified. Shalom.
Third suspect is now under arrest and facing charges in the murder of two men in Hell's Kitchen.
Authorities say they were drugged and robbed after leaving gay bars in the area. Fox 5's Briella Tomasetti is live in Hell's Kitchen with the latest. Good morning, Briella.
Yeah, good morning to both of you, Tashani and Dan. Police connected all three of those suspects to 43 druggings in total, 7 of which were fatal. The MO, exactly the same every single time. The victims' bank accounts were completely drained after a long night out. So now, finally, it seems, for this community, justice has been served. 35-year-old Jaquan Hamilton, seen here donning a face mask, orange hoodie, and a jacket, was completely silent as he was led out of the 7th precinct by police in handcuffs. Hamilton is the third suspect to be placed under arrest and linked to the murders of 2 men who died after leaving gay bars in Hell's Kitchen. He was picked up at around 7:30 last night on Bridge Street in Brooklyn and faces 1 count of murder, robbery, and grand larceny charges. He's also being charged with conspiracy and ID theft. 2 other alleged accomplices, 30-year-old Jacob Barroso and 34-year-old Robert DeMeo, were arraigned on similar charges earlier this month. By the end of March, police had linked dozens of druggings, including 7 fatal overdoses, to 2 separate robbery patterns in and around Manhattan nightclubs. According to the NYPD, the 3 suspects drugged their victims and wiped their bank accounts after using facial recognition technology on the victims' iPhones.
When people believe that a community has been targeted, whether it's the LGBTQ community, the Jewish community, the African American community, those need to be taken particularly seriously.
The deaths of 2 victims, John Umberger and Julio Ramirez, were only ruled homicides recently. They were previously suspected to be overdoses. Last spring, police say 25-year-old Julio Ramirez left the Ritz in Hell's Kitchen with a group of men. He was given a lethal cocktail of drugs, robbed, and then left to die in the back of a taxi. A month later, 33-year-old John Umberger was fatally drugged and robbed after leaving another gay club just a few blocks away from the Ritz. Umberger was a political consultant from Washington, D.C., who was found in the Upper East Side townhouse where he had been staying. According to the city medical examiner, both batches of drugs were laced with fentanyl. And the leading theory at this point is that all of the victims were targeted for their money, not for their sexual orientation. Nonetheless, the NYPD Hate Crimes Task Force is continuing its investigation into this very serious matter. For now, though, we're live in Hell's Kitchen. Tashani, we'll send it back to you.
So you heard it, man. See, here in America, Babylon the Great, you can be a drug addict. You can take all types of drugs, and you know that fentanyl, man. That thing is serious, man. I believe a cop, you know, she just opened the pack that had fentanyl in it, and she went crazy, man. Right? But see, all of these things are allowed. You allowed to be who you want, do what you want, smoke what you want, drink what you want, live how you want. In America, Babylon the Great, anything goes, man. If it's according to, you know, the rulers of this world, which are Satan, right? It's all good. But if it's contrary to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, then it's deemed, unsafe. It's deemed evil, wicked, hateful, all types of stuff, man. But this is what you get when you don't follow Yahweh Shem Yahushua, which one of those, you know, victims was a so-called Latino, I believe, from the Northern Kingdom. Right? This is Leviticus 18:22. And it reads, "Thou shalt not lie with mankind, as with womankind, it is an abomination." And that's a filthy, wicked act, man. And the Most High is not with that. Right? Last one, and we're going to shut it down. This is, Revelation chapter 14. Revelation 14 and 15. And it reads, "And another angel," right, "came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, Thrust thy sickle and reap," meaning destroy, judge, right? "For the time is come for thee to reap." For the time is come for this angel to judge, man. Right? Right? To bring judgment on the earth. "For the harvest of the earth is ripe," meaning wickedness is exceedingly great in the earth, man. So it's time to bring that judgment forth for the sins and the wickedness of America, Babylon the Great, and throughout the four corners of the earth. Right? So it says, "And he that sat on the cloud thrust his sickle on the earth, and the earth was reaped," man. And that's what we into, man. We are into the time where the reaping is happening. The judgments are happening daily, right? Every second, every minute, every hour, every day, every night. It don't stop, man. People are gonna get it when there's nothing that can save them, man. There's no number they can call. There's no way they can hide. There's nothing they can do. That's when people are gonna really realize that we are at the end and that this is really real, right? So I just wanted to go into that. Yahweh Shem Yahushua willing, the elect is edified. Hey, until next time, Israel, love y'all. Hey, stay prayed up, man. Watch and pray for Yahweh Shem Yahushua is judging this place. Stay out of the ways of this world. Right? Fight temptation. Fight whatever you've been struggling with. Stay faithful and true to the end, man, even if that means unto death. Until next time, Israel, love y'all. Shalom.